give you the main extra on the side, and here it is, Disaster Dragon. So first off, 3 Darkness Medals. You know, the beat stick of the deck. Your boss monster special summons all the other dragons from your hand or your graveyard. Just really good. You just spam him, and you can spam your synchros as well. So yeah. Next you have your lad. Um, Next we have 2 Vice Dragon. When Dark End comes out, Vice Dragon and Delta Fly is going to be a real good way to go into Dark End. 2 Dragos. I ran these to lock up, my opponents. You don't see Light Sworns as much, and you don't see Chaos Variants as much. You don't see all you really see out there is Infernities, and that's probably about it. And Herald. This locks up Herald because they can't special summon Lights or Darks and nothing like that. So yeah. 2 Wyverns. You already know they special summon your Darkness Medals and their 1800 beat sticks for 1600 defense. So yeah, that's really good. Next, I played 2 Delta Flyer. My tuners in the deck, and they let me go into my level 8s a lot, like my Stardust, my Scrap Dragons, and stuff like that. My level 7s, my level 6s. It just opened me up to a lot of stuff. 2 Mass Dragons. I use this to search out my Delta Fly, my Totem Dragon, my Dread Dragon, whatever I needed on the field to, do what I wanted next turn. Like 2 Totem Dragon, I would have to say this is the MVP. They would attack into my Mass Dragon, I would bring out Totem Dragon, and then next turn I would tribute it for a Darkness Medal, or I would tribute it for Light and Darkness. So, it's really good. It gives you a lot of options to tribute out for, and it's like a Treeborn. So it comes back, but it gets removed from play when it leaves the field, but it's still good. So yeah. Next one, Dread Dragon. I only ran 1 because it allows you to search a level 3 or lower Dragon type monster from your deck to your hand, which can be really good sometimes when you need that Delta Fly. If you have like your Vice Dragon in hand, you special summon a Vice Dragon, normal summon Delta Fly, and sync out. Like I said, when Dark End comes out, that's going to be a really good combination because it allows you easy access to your Dark End. It lets you get to your level 8s easier. And it's a 2-star tuner, so it's always good to have that. 1 Exploder, I just use this to blow up stuff. Like the Colossal, there's JD, the Dark Arm, and stuff like that when I didn't want to take any damage. And finally, one Prime Material. Prime Material is just there just in case I go against frogs or anti-meta. I sided a second, so that way, you can shut down a lot of the 1-for-1 cards, Bottomless, Mirror Force, and all that stuff like that. The monsters, Magics now. Ran 2 Book of Moon, I sided a third, just to, allow me to decide and control the game about, what did I want to do. Like, did I want them to destroy this, or didn't I want them to destroy it? If I wanted them to destroy my lad, I would let them. If I didn't, they would activate something, and then I would chain Book of Moon to lad's activation or whatever, so that way he can go back to 28, 24 defense. So yeah, I love books. I ran 2 Smashing, just because of the fact that I like the ability to get that 1-for-1 destruction off. When you have something you really don't want, when they have something you really don't want to waste an attack on, you just smash it, so that way it just shuts them down. 1 Future Fusion. Love this card. You already know it just dumps cards to the grave. If you go Future Fusion and then you go Giant Trunade and then Future Fusion again, that's 10 cards to grave. Really good. 1 Foolish just to drop that extra card to grave that you need. 1 Burial. 1 Cold Wave just to shut everything down when you want to explode. 1 Trunade. 1 Heavy. When this comes out, MST is going to be, I'm going to put in a second MST for this, and 1 MST. So yeah. Onto the traps. 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison, Protection, 1 Trap Dust Shoot, 1 Mind Crush. I made Mind Crush because a lot of times I found myself using Mind Crush a lot to, like, even if I didn't call the right card, to ditch my Totem to Grave or my Wyvern or whatever if I didn't want to summon it. So I just found it to be like a really useful card when I really needed it. And when I did open up these 2 together, it was amazing. I had an instant game because they started off with 4 cards. So yeah. 1 Starlight might be putting in a second when the new format comes along for Dark Hole. 1 Torrential, and 1 Trap Stun to shut down like the traps and stuff. Extra deck. Really not too complicated, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway. 1 card in here does have a special place in the deck that I really loved, and it helped me out a lot during the regional. Yeah, 1 FHD. 2 Scrap Dragons. This was the card I was talking about. The new card. It's a new card from the new set. It's really good. I recommend you guys go to IKEA and check out the effect. I don't feel like sitting here explaining it. One Stardust, I only needed one. Well, I can only pick up one at the moment. One Black Rose, one RDA, one Exploder, one Trident Dragion, one Iron Chain, one Bryonac, and one Goyo. The thing I like about Disaster Dragon is it's not hopeless. Hopeless is gay. If you run hopeless, you're a fag. I don't care whatever you guys say. Hopeless is gay. It's just beat sticking. Disaster Dragon actually has some type of control to it. That's why I like the deck. But yeah, the side deck that I had is one White Knight Dragon, one Prime just in case I want to get frogs or like I said before, anti-meta. Um, one Red Eyes Wyvern, one Book, one Extermination, one Solemn Warning, and one Pulling the Rug. So all in all, like I did kind of bad, but the only reason I did bad, like I said before, was because I bought my whole deck at the regional. Like, and that's like probably the worst thing you can do. That's probably like what not to do at a regional: buy your whole deck or come unprepared. Um, and the vendors really didn't have what I was looking for, which was like really upsetting. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys like the deck. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna be making updates to it soon as September rolls around. I get dark in, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. The deck plays really well. I'm still fine tuning it, and yeah, peace later.